Sports College Football. Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Stadium buzzing, kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started. That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. So Georgia Tech's offense will start this game off. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys... take the top off the defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to scramble. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
The hardest thing to do in football is to play on the road. So you want to get those fans as quiet as possible. That is a great opening possession for this defense, not giving up any big plays and forcing the 4th down.
So we're scoreless, their first drive of the game, and this coach is wasting no time taking a gamble by going for it on 4th down in his own territory. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. Red pass is complete. Gets it inside the 10, out of bounds at the 9 after the big pickup on that one. The defense is backed up as the offense is in the red zone. Looking downfield on 1st down. Looking for the score. And he's got it in the end zone. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Red Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
And those are frustrating because you think you might get points.
Throws the ball in front of the guy.
This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one.
There he goes. Out across the 30 and out of bounds at the 33. That's what you're looking for when you're backed up in your own territory. With the 1st down, they'll put it in play from the 33. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield, and he's got really nice...
It's a big stride inside the 10.
Open, and he's able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey guys, score in a big top 25 matchup today. Florida Atlantic pulled into town on a mission, and they're hightailing it out of here with a huge win. The Owls were clicking in every phase of the game, and the results speak for themselves.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Tagged out of the air.
A top 25 clash and an impressive showing that could be a huge confidence builder for this program. Back to you.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. To the air on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. They're dealing with a second and long. Off the play fake. It's complete to the right. Really good pickup on second down there. Leaves them with 3rd and 2. This conference has a history of getting wacky, and the last thing you need to do is get off to a slow start in ACC play.
And what does everybody talk about every year, right? Like conference games, how much they matter, the familiarity with everybody around you. You can only start this one time.
Are you kidding me?
Bring that momentum. Who wants to start the season off right?
Well, the ACC is a conference that feels like oftentimes it just goes down to the wire. And those late in the season are the ones that really determine what happens, but you got to set yourself up for success, and it starts right here in the first conference game in the ACC for your team.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Soft spot.
Oh my God.
Running wide open down the gut of the field. And he will house it.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score, already down 14-7. Quarterback may change this route. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start.
False start on offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Yellow Jackets have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. He fires one deep down the
Come on, dude. He has 94 catch. He was right in a hole, man.
Huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. On 3rd and long, a check down will be the last resort. Trying to set up the screen. Across the 25, he's got room. They corral him out of bounds. Mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. And the Yellow Jackets have it with a 1st and 10. Got him downfield. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, they're down to the 42.
I love the route there on the corner by the tight end against man coverage. He's able to get a little wiggle, create some separation, use his speed to get vertical, put his foot in the ground, and then use those long arms to haul the pass in.
And every offense has plays that they really hang their hat on. And back in 1970, it was the toss. The toss play used to be the thing. You don't see as much of this nowadays. It's early in the game. Maybe it's something you want to show, or listen, maybe defensively this is something you need to start focusing on.
He goes out of bounds across the 25, marking at the 24 in this defense. Its head is spinning.
score a touchdown, running and throwing. For this offense now moving forward in this game, that last drive is going to pay big dividends.
And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. Here comes the offense back onto the field. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
We're only in the first half already. This guy's got 2 TD passes, so you can see the defensive coaching staff on the sideline telling his D-line, guys, we got to get after this guy. We have to affect his rhythm and not let him be so comfortable back there. Right there, they were able to get after him. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Back to pass on second down. Right on the money. At the 20, he's got space. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. So they're facing third and short from the 25. Tries to surge ahead on the sneak. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. He's got it on the right. He'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Back to pass. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Brought down at the 45 after a 15-yard pickup. The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. Wants to throw on first down. They're working that left side. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Wants to throw it. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
And you are rolling the dice every time you throw this guy's way. He is one of the best corners in the entire country. Everybody has their eye on him every single game. He does a great job breaking on that ball and forcing the incompletion.
Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. 8th play of the drive coming up. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Brought down at the 28. A chunk play, 15 yards on that one, and a first down.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on first down. And you want to create 2nd and short, 3rd and short, or just get first downs like that run right there.
They're going to ride this running back. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Throwing right. It's caught. He makes the catch. He's knocked down immediately, but they'll have a goal-to-go situation from the 8. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Makes the grab on the left. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. A very short pickup there, and that'll be the final play of the first quarter. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Keeping it on the ground on 3rd and goal. And he's going to go backwards, and they force a 4th down. What a play by this defensive front. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. And he'll boot one from the right hash. He ought to be able to navigate that angle from this distance. The official says no good. And here in the second quarter, we remain all knotted up.
That's just a chip shot. That's just a field goal they got to make, guys.
The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. From the gun, running back gets to give. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. He uncorks one deep. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. Trying to pick up a 1st down. The offense changing the play. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Takes a hit as he fires. Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic, and fortunate to get it back. The Yellow Jackets will send out the punt unit. They'll boot it into the night sky for the 1st time. Puts a boot to it. Didn't see a lot of him in that loss last week, only called on twice. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. They've got the screen set up. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down.
Bells and whistles have got to be going off in this quarterback's head now. It's 3rd and long, so you know you're expecting pressure. You got to know where your hot routes are. You got to be able to read the coverage and make sure you get this football out of your hands quickly to not take a sack or worse, turn the football over.
And they fail to hook up on 3rd down. They bring the punter onto the field now. They'll have to put it away for the 1st time tonight. First run of the day is off. He was called on 3 times in that victory last week. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. The rambling wreck offense rolls back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10. And the Yellow Jackets come to the line in the hurry-up.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the 1st down, and listen, you got to reload.
No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35.
Man, this has been a struggle for this offense, protecting their quarterback. It's priorities, mission number 1, right? Every single game you go into. Last week, I think a lot of the reason they lost was because they gave up so many sacks and hits on their quarterback.
And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Yellow Jackets with the 1st and 10.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. And with that last catch, over 500 yards receiving now on the year for him.
He'll keep it himself. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. And the Yellow Jackets can really attack on this 2nd and short. Motion from the wideout. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Back open in the middle. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
I like the running back there on the route, the patience he showed, really setting it up. Got to the defender, was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the 1st.
They go to the ground. Turning it off. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. The Yellow Jackets kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6. Timeout called by the defense. It's their 1st of the half as they'll make some adjustments. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Quick completion to the right. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Offside. Defense.
Yeah, and you see some people get upset with offsides in the defense. I call it the cost of doing business. It's just part of being great off the football. Sometimes you'll guess, and sometimes you'll be wrong. The first one is always on me, Coach.
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer. They were able to get the sack.
And the Yellow Jackets will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. Trying to power it in. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And the offense continues to run the football. The second rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes continue to feed this man the ball.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the offense onto the field again. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45. Looking to throw on 1st down. Nowhere to go with it on down. He goes at the 39.
How about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
It's 2nd and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Back to pass. It's complete. Across midfield and out of bounds at the 49. A big pickup there. 3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? From the gun, wants to pass. Caught near the sticks. It's wrong. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the 1st down at the 34-yard line. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on 1st down. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball executing perfectly. Fantastic job in the back end that time, being in position and making sure that thing fell incomplete.
And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Ball's at the 26. It's 3rd and short, and they love to pick up the 1st down and avoid settling for the field goal. They'll try to get it through the air. Throws to the wideout. He makes the catch. Right on the money with that throw. The defense was there, but they are in the red zone with a 1st down at the 12. He'll pull it on the read. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Catch in the middle. It's wrong. The offense will quickly use a timeout. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Using the quick game. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Fires into the end zone. He's in for the touchdown.
Nice job putting a drive together. Nice job punctuating the end of the first half. There's still some time left, Palmer, but they can tie this thing up right now.
Yeah, and this is a staff that has so much confidence in their offense. I like staying aggressive right here, going for two, taking the lead into halftime, and putting a ton of pressure on the opponent.
And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Fires downfield. On target to the left. He stopped at the 40, but it'll be a first down here late in the half. Wants to go up top on first down. A little screen to the running back. Ridden out of bounds at the 45. A big play for this offense. Plays like that with just a second of hesitation in the defense to make sure, and they're able to take advantage here.
And they use the great timing with this call, right? Like, you can't call this play all the time, but you want to catch them when they're a little bit aggressive, not thinking about it. Nice job slipping the screen behind them, making an easy catch, and then getting downfield, picking up some extra yards.
They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking for a chunk play on second and short. He just throws.
Oh, they're gonna hit me. Oh,
Flag's going to be coming in.
and they're running a timeout. God damn it.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. That's going to wrap up the first half here. Now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A really raucous environment there in Atlanta.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Going to the run to start this second half. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down. And they got to keep that up here in the second half.
Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Looking down the middle.
Oh, fucking Christ.
And he's brought down after a nice gain. These two guys,
I was
just
all
on the
over
same
that.
wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
Backed up now. Here's second and long. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Leaves it with the back. They almost got a first down there. Stopped the yard short. It'll be third down.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like, the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting where it was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next game.
Drives the back and leaves it. He didn't get it. Not only that, he lost yardage.
But you got to give the defense credit. They knew a big key in this one was slowing this dude down, especially after how well he played the last time out. They have been swarming him. They have been gang tackling him and getting a lot of penetration up front.
Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board. Ball down at the 28, but it's a 10-yard gain. The Yellow Jackets want to move quickly.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-ho.
He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they got enough for the first down.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Pulls and throws on the up. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. And the Yellow Jackets come to the line with a new set of downs. Gives it on the option. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. No huddle, offense to the line.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Going to swing it on second down. Going to take a shot. And it's knocked away and incomplete. The defensive back staying in phase and batting it away.
Well, you wonder that time if the QB was just forcing that one over to his running back. He's already made some catches in this game. The defense is aware of that, though, and that time they had outstanding coverage. There was no way that was going to be complete.
Oh, and after the big gain, the ball's loose. Defense has it. They're on the move.
And that's a huge play by the defense. Great job and great effort getting to the ball, swatting at the football, knocking it out, and then following up for a massive fumble recovery.
They're backed up. 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. Let's see if they can create some space. They'll test the right side. And I think they'll mark him right at the line of scrimmage. Didn't help much with the breathing room, but on the upside, they avoided the safety. Now 2nd and 10 from their own 1, and they need just a little space if they can find it. Keep it on the ground. Shakes off the defense.
Dude, bullshit, man.
Anything right there, but at least they avoid getting tackled in their own end zone.
And it's been a struggle for the run game for this offense. Man, this is something they hang their hat on. You saw last week, you saw the highlights, and just give it to the running back, let him do his thing. Haven't been able to get him going. I don't know what's going on, but you got to find a way to get their talented back some space so he can make some plays.
And here comes the punt team. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Takes the easy throw in the flat.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They work that running game down to the 34. Let's give him 3 on the carry.
And man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Brings into the open. He rolls all the way down the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped.
On the 3rd play of the drive, 3rd down is the scrambling ability of this quarterback that goes and picks up the first down. He was so calm back there. He never got flustered. Nobody open, no problem. If you give this guy 1 yard to run, he's going to tuck it and take off, and that's exactly what happened there.
They'll try to dial up a better one this time on 2nd and goal from the 5. Looking to fire. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete.
Nice execution by this defense on 2nd and goal. And they try to throw the football. They stay tight on them. If I'm this offense, maybe I run some crossers, a little kick route, try to get my guy open.
Touchdown, Georgia Tech! And with that one, they jump on top here in the 2nd half.
That's number 2 on the day, having a day. I mean, you know he's going to catch the football, and you know he's going to make plays after he catches. Those are the kind of guys that you feature and you find them, and they produce like this, you keep finding them.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. We'll see the offense make its way onto the field here. hoping for a successful drive. They're down by a touchdown, but hoping to dial up some plays and pull even in what's turning out to be a really good football game. Runs through the tackle. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing.
Intercepted. The defense is set up. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
Timing has to be so good. You're throwing at his own defense over the middle of the field. Ball's got to come out specifically on time because these windows close really quickly. Ball there thrown a little bit late. As a result, it's an INT.
Here he goes breaking the pocket. Chucked it away just as he was hit. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He might want another play. Lost the fire on second down. Pocket breaking down.
Oh my God, throw the ball.
It is a huge sack. And
Fuck.
I can't imagine what he was thinking on that play. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and forever, let's test his arm strength.
Attaboy.
And just carving this defense up.
Out of the end zone. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Makes the quick grab. Didn't pick up a lot there, moving forward just a few. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Pulls and fires complete. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, and an array of possibilities here. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. And they needed an inch, and they didn't get it. This defense gives up nothing, and you'll like it. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. He'll start this drive firing. Trying to beat the D deep. He's got it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in week 5?
And it's now the second time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding
That's my quant.
job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Off the play fake on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. These two quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Wants to go up top. It's complete to the left. They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
You just got to wonder how frustrated this guy is, especially after the success he had their last game out, but just nothing going in this one. He has not been able to get himself into a rhythm. There's been way too much penetration up front defensively. They've been able to stop him in his tracks.
And this is always the time in the game when coaches are absolutely watching. Like, which one of my guys mail it in and quit? And if you're the quarterback, man, you've been sacked a few times, you've turned the football over, like, continue to play.
He lobs one high down the left side. Intercepted, being placed up the drive. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. Slams his way forward. He'll get 3 out to the 11.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Lets it fly. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver is going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
Out of bounds at the 27-yard line, and this offense needed a play like that. The Yellow Jackets getting set on 1st and 10. The give to the tailback. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. The play action fake. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and 3rd down is coming. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Going deep. Got it in stride inside the 20. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch. And the Yellow Jackets are moving quickly down the field. They'll try to power it in. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And on that situation on the 1-yard line, the defense brings so many guys. Palmer gets in the backfield, creates the negative play.
Yeah, I think we're seeing the overall athleticism of this defense. They've got guys flying to the ball.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And now after getting knocked back, they'll try it again, this time from the 5 on 3rd and goal. They'll send the back in motion. They'll try to pass it in on 3rd and goal. Intercepted for the 11th time.
I just love the fact that the defense is out there and they're still battling and they're still fighting. Obviously, they're way down here late in the 4th quarter, but they still think they have a chance to win. Don't tell them the game's over. That's a great individual effort on that interception.
They're going to run it to the right. Looking for more room. Has plenty for the 1st down, and they stop him at the 28. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
He'll try to do it himself.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this.
Catch inside the 30 and still running. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Oh, that was lucky.
In the gut, throwing the pick in the red zone, Jesse.
Yeah, it just seemed like there was some miscommunication down there in the red zone. David, this drive, the QB and receivers just have to do a better job being on the same page.
Yeah, and I think you pull the positives, right? We moved the football down the field. We had a chance to score, but we can't let those opportunities slip between our hands. Let's go get some points.
Unloads it left. A straight down the field. He stopped just short of the goal line at the one. An explosive play has him set up. He just keeps piling up numbers with completion after completion in this standout performance.
And I think some people might say late in the game, you got the win, everything's in hand, be a little bit conservative, or you just say, I'm just going to keep doing me. And what I do with this offense is throw the football all over the yard, and I'm going to try to win me a big trophy at the end of the year.
And he got nothing, and the line of scrimmage is still the 5-yard line. The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half. Might be calling a hot route. Wants to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Using his legs to buy some time. And he was trying to pay off his red zone opportunity, but it's incomplete.
And I'm not surprised they're letting him throw the football down here near the end zone. Like, that dude's been really, really good. And you can trust him. They trust him in this offense. Great job by this defense, playing the pass, breaking on the football.
Big guy tries to mail it in. And he'll throw it into the end zone. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. They're now in really good shape and get back into the win column as they extend the lead here late. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Alabama rolled to victory, flexing an offensive muscle that almost reminded folks of the record-setting team led by Mac Jones, Najee Harris, and Devontae Smith. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. And you're going to win this game.
All the way down to the 25-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. A little release to the back. And he's going to lose yardage. He was looking everywhere for just a little grass and a little air, and none to be found. They just keep firing. Working that left side now. Ran through the tackle, and he's got room to run. Out of bounds at the very edge of the red zone at the 20. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. He's looking to pass. Get it out on the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning.
When they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field, you saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though. How quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
It's snagged in the end zone. Touchdown.
Nice job by the offense, going down the field, putting points on the board, but you're still down a couple possessions. Still need some good things to happen. You need your kicker to go over and get warmed up. We need an onside. We need to score some points. We need a lot of things to go right to win this football game.
And the play will stand after the replay group just does a little double checking to make sure. And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They are running out of time here. They need to get the ball back. They'll line up for the onside kick. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes. If you do choose to rub a little salt in and keep chucking and keep scoring, I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep the foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to play ball.
I agree 1,000%. That's like Steve Spurrier back in the day when I was playing for the Gators. You go and play for him because you want the opportunity to throw the ball. So when you get in the game late, you're not handing it off. We were beating Central Michigan by 80-something points. He was still letting us throw the football. It's the defense's job to stop it.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming.
And that's why you always want to be pursuing the football. QB's scrambling, he rolls out to the right, but don't quit if you're on defense. Get somebody after the QB. They got to him, they hit him, and forced the incompletion.
On fourth down, they'll pass for it. Outside the pocket, lets it go. The incomplete pass, fourth down, fails, and they'll turn it over. To the air on first down. And his throw is incomplete.
Well, quarterback off target on that one. In this 2-minute situation, you've got to be able to call and run passing plays that you feel like you can run in your sleep.
They're working down left side.
Well, that was a weird one because I think running back screen was called, but the quarterback just saw an open receiver downfield and said to himself, hey, I got an open guy. I'm just going to take it.
Makes the grab. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. Quickly gets everyone set. They spike it to stop the clock. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass. Swings it out to the flat. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Defense takes a timeout with 30 seconds remaining. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Bringing the heat. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. Desperately wanted to convert on fourth down, but couldn't do it. Motion from the wide receiver. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Going for the big play. Got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. He got a step and just dusted the field. Things a little more comfortable after that score and much, much closer to a win here in week 5.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
Wants to throw on first down. A shot toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show.
Throws toward the end zone. And that pass is incomplete. They were going for the consolation touchdown.